We got to, by the end of this segment, get Juju excited to be here. You think we could do it? You're going to drive the first few minutes of this, so you got to stimulate Juju. I'm sorry.
Whoa.
Just content-wise.
Yeah, there you go. I'm saying phrasing, you know.
Where do we want to start?
Well, we could start in many places.
Yes.
I think Dan Campbell was an idiot for what he did last week, but that's last week. Yeah. So I don't even really want to get to that.
Look forward.
I want to talk about your parenting.
That's looking back as well.
Isn't it all looking back?
We could all just predict something in the future.
There you go.
Yeah.
Elon Musk, President of the United States.
You think?
No.
I mean, if you would have said Trump like 10 years ago, I would have reacted the same way.
Oh, if it's a Trump twice 10 years ago. But like not back to back.
I know.
You gotta spread it out.
I'm such an asshole and a terrible person. Let me say this on the front end. I love the no. I've never voted for Trump, but just I love the content that he creates.
Oh man,
I'm so torn because I don't stand politically with anything that he says, but I love the idea of 4 more years of just like, I know he embarrasses the country. Like, I'm getting out. I'm not pro-Trump, but I love the content that he creates.
I think it's one of those juice not really worth the squeeze type deals.
Yeah,
you know?
that's probably true.
I hear what you're saying, but I counter.
But I also get what Chris is saying.
But I counter.
Yeah.
Puerto
That's
Rico.
what I mean. And like the Shane Gillis bit about that speech when the guy died. I mean, it is chef's kiss. And I feel terrible already. And I could see Twitter getting mad at me, but it's great content.
Yeah, I don't think starting this with politics was ever the way to go.
I mean, I'm talking,
it's not really politics.
It's me doing
it's
politics.
politic adjacent.
This is how I do politics.
Puerto
Make me laugh.
Rico. Dude, I go back sometimes and I watch some of the videos. Oh, that shit was so funny, man. I mean, like, I get it. Like you said, he's awful, he's bad, whatever, but like, damn, that motherfucker funny. Where's my African American?
You don't like him.
That's good. That's pretty good.
I've been working. Dan had me earlier this week. He tried to get me to do what was the guy ripping James Harden on the...
Oh, Brian Damaris.
He tried to get me to recreate. He texted me. I get these random texts. Can you recreate that as Trump? And I'm just like,
oh, wow.
What is like? I was like, it's like a 4-minute video.
James Harden. This guy, you never seen a guy like this before. He goes, he wants Chris Paul, we get him. Chris Paul, he doesn't want Chris Paul.
Carlos.
Let me tell you, brother. You're not the what would he say? You're not the system.
Yeah.
You're the problem.
Carlos.
We gotta get we gotta get Josh Rosen on, man. If you want Trump stuff, because he does the Trump stuff.
He's been willing to do stuff with us. Lewis has reached out to him.
He did. I saw he posted this other day. He did someone's wedding, where he did like I'm guessing it's not
as Skip.
No, as Trump with the hat on.
Oh, I've seen more of his Skip stuff.
Damn second. Who wedding was this?
Yeah.
I don't know, but like he was roasting like the groom and everything as Trump. Like, I've never been to a wedding like this before. You guys all came to see me. Like he did, like he hits it right on.
Speaking at the reception, I had him for like doing the wedding at one point.
Oh, like officiating?
Yeah.
Oh.
That's a move.
You gathered here today.
Has anyone ever gone comedy with their wedding? Like nobody goes
Dan?
like. I guess
He had Pablo as the officiant. Come on, man.
Isn't like every best man speech is kind of like.
But that's the reset. This is totally. I'm talking
you're
about the
during
wedding.
the wedding.
Wedding.
Because I'm not a big fan of the. My best friend's gonna do the like. I don't know. Just
You want an actual priest?
not a priest.
No,
but just
I don't.
Like,
I don't like the mass wedding combo.
What's that?
Like where it's like they'll do the wedding and then like a full church service is attached.
What?
Yeah, I don't like. Yeah, I've done that.
That sounds
you're
like
in there
some
forever.
real Catholic
Yeah, it's
type.
the worst, bro. Like I'm here for something else.
You
I'm
ever
not here for God. All right, I'm here for this. You know, like I don't like
It's
that.
heathen over here.
I'm for the Lord.
God is on Sundays, bro.
I'm not here for God.
I'm not here for God. I'm here for
Mike
a wedding.
Fuentes.
Yeah, trying to get to the reception.
Dog,
you know,
on Judgment Day, you're gonna be outside the pearly gates, like, hey, Mike, quick question for you. I'm not here for God. Does that ring a bell at all?
Seems like you're here for God now, aren't you?
you went more controversial than how I started.
I don't know. That's
Pro-Trump.
possible.
I'm not pro-Trump. Let me just
Yeah.
clarify that.
There's some avatars that would say also.
that damn I hate that picture.
That's
you've been
such
better.
a good picture.
Juju's been better to me since I like exclaimed that I hate that picture. But Mike Ryan, he created that picture.
It's going to be full screen.
I hate Mike
right
Ryan
now.
for that.
That was from
full
Utah,
screen right now
right?
on Mystery
It's
Crate.
in Utah when I had to shave my beard, and it was the first whatever, the football, the what's the football league? XFL.
Yeah.
And Mike was super excited, so he's like, "Hey, make an X with me. Let's take a selfie." Like it's literally just Mike just being like, "Hey, I want to do an X thing for this group chat." So I'm just like,
It looks terrible.
it's the worst thing I've ever done.
Ah, damn, you fell for the okie doke.
I mean, I was just
This
like,
is for my group chat.
Yeah.
My group chat is Twitter.
Speaking of that weekend, bro, we never got the audio from that Rudy Gay situation fixed.
The interview?
Or my audio.
Yeah.
I was flaming the hell out of Mike Ryan's shoes the entire time.
Yes.
I was sinking them from half court.
Oh, that- yeah.
And
What was
my
he-
audio suspiciously went out. Ain't that a bitch?
He was wearing like some
like
LeBrons, right?
Sweater looking, like
Yeah.
Dog, I don't.
strap shoes.
They look like
They were LeBrons for sure. Now
like
I know for
Roman
sure.
gladiator shoes.
Yeah.
Right. The I am LeBron's.
the ones you get your 5-year-old with the strap across.
The I promise.
Right.
I remember Juju roasting the shit out of Mike. I remember that.
Dude, I mean, it was like, and he came in with confidence too.
Right. Like
It wasn't until, you know what, because he was taking the hits from Juju until Rudy Gay was like, I don't know what them is. And that's when all his confidence went out the window.
Right.
Second Rudy Gay wouldn't co-sign it, it was over.
Right.
Got
Rudy ain't fuck with him at all. He was like,
That was a fun trip.
It was.
You guys coming back out for All-Star this
Is
year?
it Indiana?
Indiana.
Bruh, I'm an NBA aficionado
No.
at this point. I'm
No.
a purist.
Have you guys done a mystery case since you came back from Germany?
Nah.
Okay, so let's talk about this.
Yeah.
Because the video, obviously, there was a bunch of video of Juju and people being very excited to see Juju be with Juju. And I've always said this. I said, Juju has this quality where people don't know who he is, but he looks like they should know who he is. He looks like someone you're supposed to know. And, like, I've seen it.
There were people that recognized us from the show, but there were probably a couple people that didn't.
But I've seen this at All-Star Weekend. I've seen it at the finals. I've seen people come up to Juju and like behave around him like they know who he is. And Juju, who's that? Like, I have no idea. And it's like just randos. But let me just say, man, even I am awed of the superpower because I didn't think it could go all the way to the top. When Roger Goodell was walking, he's like, oh shit, let me go dap Juju up and then keep it moving. I'm like, what the hell?
I gotta take a little credit for seeing that moment kind of coming.
Right.
I saw
You had the
Juju.
phone out?
I'm the one who pulled the phone out. That wasn't our
that
video
was
guy.
Chris.
I was just at first like Roger Goodell, but I knew Juju's over here, and then I'm like, oh my god, this is it. He's happening. Then Juju, of course, always throws the arms out like, "What's up?" And it's just like,
But Roger made.
I knew when that happened, I was like, successful trip.
But Roger made the beeline to him before he made the. Because I thought at first, you know, Mandela. I thought, oh, Juju stepped forward, and so he just met him midway. I watched it again, like, no.
I assumed you threw energy at him, just kind of like my man.
I don't
and
know,
like that made him walk over.
I don't know what you did because it goes this way.
Right.
But all I know is I see him make that like cut, and Juju hasn't moved.
Yeah.
And so he cuts towards him, and then Juju steps up, and they dap, and then he walks away, and with a big smile on his face too, like, oh, I know Juju. Like, what?
Now I'm thinking, like, how high can this go? When is Joe Biden in town?
I mean, look.
Can he get a hug from Joe Biden?
I would argue that the commissioner of the NFL is more powerful than the president of the United States.
You did me.
Bro.
It
It
that's
felt
a
like
take.
it at that time.
The next highest level, we got to go holler at my man from China, Xi. President Xi. That's the next level up.
Yeah, that's a level.
I bet, and you know what? I bet he'd dap you up too. Come on, Juju, and dap, not even a handshake, not even like.
What was the like interaction? Was there like any talking? Because I don't think my video picked it up.
I was just like, good to see you, my brother. You know what I mean? What the hell you doing out here in Germany, bro? I said, you done bought this goddamn NFL to Germany. Look,
I think you were kind of like, this is
right.
awesome.
I was like, this is beautiful, bro.
Yeah.
I said, you did this, man.
Yeah.
And he was like your jacket. You feel me? Representing the shield.
Goodell was in like PR mode. Like a couple times fans were like, Roger, come here. And he'd like, oh, camera's on me? Yeah, I'll go over there. Like he was kind of like.
I'm telling you, he's a world-class actor. If that was.
Oh, no, I'm not saying he was faking it. I'm just saying he was in like, you know, he knows he's being
There's
like.
PR mode, and there's like there was recognition.
Oh, no, that I think I don't know what he
That's
thought.
because
He thought he knew Juju. That's what I'm telling you. The people think they know him.
the peek behind the curtain. So it's Super Bowl. I went to Super Bowl. I saw him at the Super Bowl. I did this exact thing.
Oh, but it wasn't on video.
Right. And then I saw him again another time since the Super Bowl.
So he does. He literally does know him.
So what they thinking is like, oh, he don't know who he is. Nah, he know me as the hair dude.
Yeah.
So he knew who I was, but he just don't know who I was.
Yeah.
Right.
So
You feel me?
like he couldn't hey, so what do you think of Juju Gotti? He's like, I don't know who Juju Gotti is.
But if he would have, we'd be like,
But
I've
if you
met
show
this
a
guy.
picture-
But he would have said, I met him before.
If you show a picture, you'd be like, oh yeah, I do know him.
Right.
Yeah.
Greatest guy alive. I love that guy.
That is awesome.
It's a superpower, man. I'm telling you. Like
Yeah.
the ability to walk in a room and for people to all assume, surely I know who you are.
Yeah.
I mean, like, you saw that shit when we were at the was it
Dude.
the Puma party?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
People kept coming up to him like,
Yeah. Well, he just also is like a welcoming person.
Yeah.
So it's
Sure.
like
Very
it's
friendly,
the perfect
very nice
combination
smile.
of like
Yeah.
style,
Yeah,
charisma,
correct.
friendly, and
Friendly.
it's just like even if I don't know him, I'm gonna like say what's good.
Yeah,
Okay,
very
I'm
very
intrigued
approachable.
with this episode. I'm intrigued.
Yes. you got him.
Now I'm here. Yeah, very
got it.
approachable, Juju Gotti. Very approachable.
It's like the perfect combination. It's like the perfect storm.
And appreciate y'all,
wow.
brothers. Yes, sir.
I had fun in Germany, man. We didn't have enough time there, but it was fun.
How much time did you guys from when you landed to when you took
I
off?
had a day extra because I went out a little earlier. He had like 2 full days. I had 3.
Man.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was cramped the whole plane ride over there.
Yeah.
Salute to the plane. But Lord of mercy, the brother in front of me, he linked his chair back.
That move.
And so at first I gave him one of them offensive linemen.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Shook him.
I'm here.
He didn't even turn around.
Damn.
That's why I said, hey, brother. He didn't turn around.
Oh,
so I
man.
said, oh, okay, I see what's happening. So every 5 minutes throughout the flight, I would put my knee up on
Yeah.
the thing and release it. His ass would be goddamn. Since we ain't gonna turn around, I did that shit the whole way to Germany. So F you, brother. Whoever you, if you listen to this, screw you, bro. You could have set your chair up.
I
Is
love
it
that-
acceptable on a long? I feel like if it's ever acceptable to recline on the
Not when
overseas.
Nah,
flight.
there's a human being there, bro. Like they don't want your seat back.
I think
all the way
he's
up in the-
assuming
you know?
Juju's gonna go back too, and we're all kind of.
No, but even if he does, his legs are still too
No,
long.
I'm with you. I didn't do it. I didn't recline. I'm just saying. I feel like if there's ever a time, it's the overseas flight.
Here's my question: is that guy right now recording a podcast about like, man, this asshole
guy was
on
kneeing me in the
flight.
back for
Kneeing
8
me, So,
hours.
you know, I just can't. I didn't even move. I didn't even act like I.
I just love the visual of the rattle every
Right.
like 20 minutes.
I kept boing his ass.
When you get up to pee, you like grab his chair. You ever
Oh,
grab
to
his
get
chair
up
in front?
there.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Oh yeah, for
I
sure.
terrorized his ass. Fuck him.
Oh my god, man! So, what was the most fun thing you guys did in Germany outside of going to the game?
I mean, we like one night. It wasn't even. We didn't really like go out and
What?
stuff.
You guys in
I
Germany?
mean, I did go like we did like the bar scene. There,
Yeah.
we didn't go like clubbing.
But no. But that's
Right.
what I'm talking about. Like the bar scene. Like, do you guys walk in and say, "We're American," and then like just
Remember the one bar? We were kind of like walking around with a group of people, a couple guys from the Dolphins that I know. Like we were with a small group. We walked into one bar and Juju was leading us, and I don't even remember what the vibe was in there, but it was like a U-turn, immediate
Oh,
U-turn.
right.
It was one of these things where like, oh, this looks interesting. Maybe let's walk in. Okay, let's leave right away because
Right,
I don't.
right.
It was like smoky, like 7 just dudes in there. And it
About
was
7 bald head brothers with boots on.
boots is a
the
bad
smallest
look.
bar you've ever seen. We just like walked in, walked out. It was like a single file line.
Where are you going, American?
Don't you hear the trick that he playing?
It was a weird one though because like it seemed like there was a lot of like it wasn't a normal night out in Germany. There was like a lot of just like Lamar Jackson jerseys
Oh,
and
yeah.
like random
Right.
like everyone was like in town for the game,
Yeah,
which was kind of cool. But you didn't feel like it was a normal.
I feel like in Europe you get a lot of that where it's like this is my American football shirt and any American football thing I wear this shirt. Like it happens here with soccer.
Is it that, or is it like these are Americans who are like finally an NFL game and like this is
That
their
live
only
there.
opportunity?
Yeah, so either way it's the same thing. Like
I'm
I'm
a
wearing
Ravens
this
fan,
jersey.
but,
I paid 125 for this bitch. I'm wearing it. You know?
I saw a brother the Matt Ryan jersey.
Dude,
that
damn.
is he ain't American.
Yeah.
If he is, you tripping.
I saw CJ. You did see a lot of random CJ Spiller jersey walking by. I'm just
Right.
like, this is obscure.
My favorite players, Natron Means.
People were nice though, I have to say. Like in my engagements, like the Uber drivers, restaurant workers, like everyone was cool.
Yeah,
Very friendly.
and our camera guy Mateo.
Oh, shout out
He
Mateo.
was,
Mateo!
he was great. You feel me?
Yeah, he was.
I said that shit like 100 times all weekend. Mateo. He was so cool.
He was like
walked us
adorably
through.
like soft spoken. He was just like, "Oh, you guys are doing? Yeah, cool. Okay."
Right,
Like, just
right.
like whatever we wanted to do, it was cool.
Yeah, yeah.
Was he originally from Germany or
Hamburg.
from Hamburg?
So
Like
I had-
always.
It was
like,
like 4 hours away. We were in Frankfurt.
I know,
so-
but I wonder if he was like originally Italian or something because Mateo sounds like an Italian name.
No,
I think
it's
he
a
was
very
German.
European name.
Really?
Man, yeah.
When they just call him Matthew?
No, Matthias, right? Isn't
Oh,
it
I guess
like-
Matt Matthias.
I think
I guess.
Matthew
would be
was just
Lothar
American,
Matthäus.
right?
yeah, because
Other countries-
Matthias would be German.
Wow, Hamburg and Frankfurt, huh? You must have been in heaven.
He started,
Damn, that's fucked up. Why you gotta say that?
hey yo, he started talking to the Uber driver. We got in the Uber. They started talking in German. I was like,
Yeah.
stop this.
Well, no, I think he saved us, remember? Because we hopped in, like, we got to the stadium, got dropped off, and realized we were on the complete wrong. So we had to, like, hop in another cab.
Oh.
And this guy tried to charge us, like, for literally a quarter of a mile, $25. And then he started talking German to him. Next thing I know, I got like $10 extra back. So it went from 25 to 15. I mean, it was still overpriced, but
I'm talking about we over time.
Yeah.
We had a hip hop Uber though. The first Uber, his ass was tripping.
Don't tell me.
he was the dude like,
"Hi, my brothers." Hi. Here, turn the music up loud.
Like, you guys heard
Where
this?
you going? Get some bitch ass?
Yeah. You guys going to the club tonight? Like,
Get
he was-
bitches.
This guy was,
Right. Whoa.
Say that one more time, Juju, please. That was too good. You're going to get some beaches.
It's 8:30 in the morning, brother. We headed to the NFL site, brother.
Whenever there's a cab driver or an Uber driver that's trying to get you to a nightclub, those are the ones that are like, this guy's he's got a cut somewhere in there.
Hostel. Part 3.
We'll be right back.
So I've been thinking about new podcasts lately, and I've been wanting to do one. And since I have Amin and Chris here, which are my two guys I want to do it with,
Cynthia.
and Cynthia's here as well. Hello,
hi.
Cynthia. You weren't taken into the Saucecast
It's okay.
considerations. Sorry.
It's fine. We
It's also
took
about the
behind.
guys who care about their poop a lot. So
I definitely don't want to be a part
exactly.
of that. I'm
So-
good. Thank
well,
you.
this has nothing to do with poop.
Okay.
Join the group chat. Well, it does.
No,
in a way, yeah.
don't
I've been
put me
bad
in that group
about
chat, please.
logging.
Do not.
Look, let me tell you something.
I poop more than
I understand. It's normal. No, I'm good.
You and Israel Gutierrez. You're on my
I'm better
shit
than
list,
Izzy.
sir. Izzy's like begging to get in there.
got in the chat and did it once.
then, yeah.
I have a nice foundation of work, but the last few weeks I've probably been slacking.
It's slacking off.
No,
Yeah.
thanks.
You're falling out in the MVP race.
Yeah.
Well, the Saucecast, which is an idea I'm blatantly stealing from two of my friends. It's basically we just get
If they don't have a mic, then
exactly
it's your idea.
irrelevant. Yeah, it's fine now. This is how Hollywood works.
That's what I did with my.
Claim it first.
That's what I did
guess.
with my brother. My brother really did the Tim Kirkchin impression, but now everyone thinks
Really?
it's my impression, and my brother resents me for it.
Nice.
Like, anytime I'm with him, he'll like kind of do it and be like, "Oh, it's
The
yours
deep
now."
dark Cody family
Everyone
secret
thinks it's your
revealed.
thing. Well, sorry, Mike.
Well, the Saucecast is basically we get one sauce from a fast food restaurant and we just talk shit like friends while we try the sauces. Then we get a review and the sauce at the end.
Oh.
So basically, yeah,
We start with ketchup, maybe.
it's a little generic.
Yeah, no, I remember this. I remember this conversation.
I
now,
talked to you
'cause
about this
We
before.
talked about like is it the Popeyes sweet heat or is it Chick-fil-A's Polynesian sauce?
no.
What
Ooh,
is-
How many sauces
Polynesian.
are there? Like, how many
Oh,
episodes
so
do we
many.
do here?
That's the thing.
So many.
We go until we drop, and then every once in a while a new one shows up.
Go
I feel like
till
once we get to like
drop?
63, we've hit all the sauces.
No, there's always
No,
more
there's a
sauce.
lot.
Name more
Yeah.
than 63 sauces right now.
Why can't? Well, here's the deal.
know, but-
every
But,
fast food
there
place,
is.
because like Arby's ranch is not the same as McDonald's.
No, I know
ranch.
they all have their versions, but like Chick-fil-A has what, like 7 maybe?
By the way, I'm not gonna lie. If you eat Arby's, I'm judging you.
Wow.
No.
Who
Oh,
eats
wow.
Arby's? I've
Bro,
never met
it's
anyone.
Clever
Eating it.
marketing. Clever.
Lots of marketing. It's not
like
clever.
perfection.
It's volume.
People hype up the
but
fries.
they're funny. But that was the only thing I
fries are
ever got
good.
from there
Yeah,
was the
curly
fries, the
are
curly
good.
fries.
Yeah. So
But I'm judging you.
Don't knock a beef and cheddar.
Yeah.
I love a
Chick-fil-A
beef and
has 8 sauces,
Sorry,
Okay, that's what I
Arby's.
mean. That's 8.
8 episodes.
And
That's-
but my point is,
No.
how many? Like,
no, I'm just saying off the bat. That's off
could
rip.
do-
There's
Do
only one
An
spot.
episode about one sauce, the whole episode.
The sauce is.
How about we do an
It's just the
episode
entree.
per
Yeah.
the fast food chains, like all their sauces at one time?
No.
now
that's
now
too
you're
much.
talking about 6
Oh my
episodes.
you
to
have
be
the
done.
chick.
God.
You really think the Chick-fil-A ranch episode's really gonna smack?
But it's not. See,
that's what I'm
but
saying.
the sauce is just a vehicle to get a thing. It's really it's basically mystery crate, and you review a sauce at the end.
okay.
You get me?
So
Yeah.
people are
gonna
like,
get
but
it.
like we're trying to hook them in with this sauce angle. Like I just don't know
Right.
who we're hooking in.
Oh.
With I'm doing McDonald's barbecue.
No,
today.
I've seen people on TikTok do the taste test.
That's what I mean. It works
Mm-hmm.
almost as a TikTok. I'm debating whether it works as a show.
I think it could work as a show.
Well, first of all, it wouldn't be an hour.
Okay.
This hour-long podcast obsession, it'd be basically 20 minutes.
Right.
We talk shit about, like, so how was your Halloween? What'd you do? Oh, yeah, by the way.
20 minutes on one sauce?
But it's not on the
because
sauce.
we're talking about life,
Talking about life.
right? It's kind of like
through the prism of the sauce.
It's
Yeah,
like
correct.
Stanley Tucci stealing goddamn Anthony Bourdain's whole concept.
Correct.
And just going like, I'm going to go to Italy, but I'm going to talk about how I'm Italian.
Yeah, and I'm only Italian. That's the thing. That show to me never had legs. I'm like, this is just Steve Tucci being pretentious.
Because he's first of all, he's Stanley. Second, that's
Sorry,
fine.
yeah.
Facts.
Steve Tucci, whatever. Yeah.
But also, he's such a fraud that I almost wanted to let you call him Steve, just to shit on him.
Maybe that's his real name. We don't know.
The most dangerous of games is trying to do a sauce in a fast, like open a sauce in a car. Like, you ever do that move?
Yeah, it's
Where you have
terrible.
like a 6-piece and you're like, I gotta have the sweet and sour sauce. So it's like, and you like put it in like the like little area in between your like shift.
Yep.
Like you find like the little groove in the
Yep.
thing, and then you plot it there, and then dangerous game because there's like a long distance between that sauce and my mouth.
You gotta rip that lid all the way off. You can't have it flapping because when it does, that flap creates all types of
Do you
problems.
do what I do when you take the lid full? Where it's like, what do I do with this gross thing? You stick it on the inside of your bag.
I do that sometimes.
Sweet and sour sauce fully off.
Yeah.
It's like, what do I do with this thing? I'm in my car. The bag's open. You just kind of like, it'll stick to the side of the bag so it's not down at the bottom.
Yeah, I do that sometimes.
It's a perfect.
I just put it in a napkin, but yeah, I'm sure you can do that too.
You're
Or
wasting a
literally-
napkin. You only have 4 napkins they gave you.
Or
so you're
literally,
wasting
you
one
could
of them.
just peel it back to the
No.
very end before it like
No, but
falls
Then
off.
now it's like
No,
touching your.
Just
let it dangle,
Now
though.
it's touching
No,
my.
No, you can't let it dangle.
Now it's
Let it
touching my gear shift.
Yep,
Yeah,
you got, and then it's all sticky over
Yeah.
here and
Yeah.
stuff. And also, by the way, if
Don't
you're-
fold down. Just keep it like at a level where it's not going to touch anything and get sticky.
then it keeps flapping
Yeah.
closed. It's and here's the problem: if you're someone who's trying to hide, you're a
Secret
fast food.
meal,
Yeah,
for sure.
Oh, there's
you
that.
don't want any evidence
No,
of like
correct.
what is
I don't
this?
have to worry
No,
about
no,
that.
no.
I got caught the other day. I got, my girl gets in the car. I'm taking her to the airport. She looks at me. She goes, "You've been cheating on me." Like, what the fuck? She goes, "What's this?" And she held up a Taco Bell receipt. I was caught
Oh,
red-handed.
the receipt.
Yeah, the
Oh,
receipt.
I
And it
thought-
fell in between the
rookie
seats.
move, my man.
Fell between the seats, man. She got my ass. I was like, "Fuck."
I thought it was gonna be like the straw wrapper. That's one of the gifts. My kids were like, "You went to." I'm like, "Oh, that's old."
My Hyundai, I don't have my Hyundai Sonata anymore. It had this perfect little nook that was like made for fast food sauces.
Really?
I'm telling you, it was like right next to the cup holder. It was just this perfectly sized little rectangle that I would just put the sauces in. I don't have that anymore. Every car needs a little sauce
What do you
nook.
think that was
I agree.
actually for?
Probably like coins or something, or like
Yeah.
maybe
Makes
keys. But it was like like when I say perfectly sized, I need to go back in my pictures and see if I ever took a picture of like the inside of my car because I missed that nook,
The sauce.
sauce nook.
I'm gonna tell you one thing right now that I really don't like. You have to pay extra for the sauce.
Well, it depends
I
where
hate
you are.
when they ask for that. Like, no, it's not happening.
Stop it.
It's included.
Stop it.
So
So like,
$17.99 for these 2 meals I just bought. Give me some fucking sauce.
I need four sauces
Yeah.
per nugget.
but like, even when you escalate outside of the fast food world, like so.
At a restaurant, it annoys the shit out of me. It's like I just ordered
Yeah.
these wings, especially these overpriced chicken wings.
Right.
I got one thing of ranch. I'd like a little more ranch. Oh, it's 50 cents. You
My
can
God.
blow that.
Really?
out.
Where's that at?
You're
Some places
No.
charge
A
you.
lot,
No,
a
some-
lot of
yeah, some
people-
places do.
A lot of places.
Yep.
I would posit most of them are in the city of Atlanta because look, there's something wrong with restaurants in Atlanta. I've been watching a lot of
Overcharged
TikToks.
for everything.
They overcharged, and it's like things that, like ranch.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
it's too
how much
much.
is? I can go to the supermarket right now and buy a single bottle, not even like a Costco-sized tub,
Right.
Yeah.
for like $2.50.
And that's as overpriced as it'll be. You know, and that's,
Yeah.
Right.
if you buy more in bulk, it's even cheaper. Like
It's even cheaper. It
Yeah.
comes in
Yeah.
a gallon, in a barrel.
50 cents for this thing I could get for $2.50. A whole jug.
whole thing.
You're charging
Right.
me 50 cents for a little thimbleful.
Would you rather me just walk around with my own ranch bottle? You
Right.
don't want that. That's a bad look.
Just
Is it though? Some people carry hot sauce in their
BYOR.
Bring your own ranch.
bag. All right. And I was like,
That's wacky.
It took me a moment. I was like,
Yar. No,
By the way, if you're having a party on an invitation, don't put that at the bottom.
What?
I'm
BYOB?
gonna. Yeah, I'm gonna. If it's a
Why?
part, if it's a,
No.
I'm going to bring it
No.
myself.
have you seen the alcohol prices?
I'm just saying, I'm always going to
I'm
bring
providing
it.
the
It's
safe
obvious.
space.
So do you expect
Help.
people to bring stuff to your house when you invite them over?
Yeah, I don't like put in the group chat BYOB. It's like I'm gonna have alcohol here. Most people are gonna bring stuff, and it's okay if you don't. You can have a couple beers here. Like it's just this like. The BYOB, you end up, it's like a win for you in the end because
course.
everyone brings
Everyone leaves
alcohol.
it.
It's
And
like
they
it's like
leave
a
it.
trick for you to win.
Of course.
But like
that's why you host the
That's why
party.
you
No,
do that.
I'm hosting. I'm going to
Duh.
spend money on this. If I'm hosting, I'm going to supply a bottle of Crown, a couple bottles of wine. Like I'm
You're doing
hosting.
too much,
I'm
Chris. You're doing
choosing
too
to
much.
host.
Chris, you're doing too
It's
much.
more of a college thing, is what he's saying. It's true. Like when you're younger and you don't have money, it's like, hey, bring your stuff. But once you're an adult, you're kind of, if
Right.
you're hosting a party,
Yeah.
you're kind
I'm
of
talking about
expecting to take
adult
care of the
parties now.
guests.
Like
Yeah,
it's like
I get
I'm
what he's
going
saying.
over my friend John's house to watch. Like it's a group watching a bunch of football. I'm gonna bring alcohol.
Yeah.
No, I know, but you're
But
saying
some
that
people don't. So
Well,
let's
then
guarantee
they
that
don't get
someone
invited.
Last
does.
invite they're getting.
That's what I mean. It's like I might make fun of you if like this guy Steve is crushing beers he didn't bring. I'll just shame you. I'll be like, Steve, did you bring any alcohol here? You, what are you
Fucking
jerk?
freeloader, yeah.
Yeah, like we can call out people that don't, but it's like the whole invitation to BYOB. It's like, I don't like it.
Hear that, Steve Tucci? We're on to you.
Yeah. Hate Steve.
Classic Steve.
So I did some quick math, and just like with
hate math.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 fast food restaurants, I'm looking at 35 sauces.
Right, that's my point.
35 episodes.
That's
of the
like
sauce
half
house.
of a. If you do once a week, that's not even. That's
episodes is
half
a
a year.
lot.
That's half a year of content.
I mean, but I wouldn't do it. I guess every other week.
I'm just saying, once you get half a year into this podcast, you're like, I am reaching now for sauces.
Well, no, I mean, you can go to grocery stores and grab stuff off the shelf.
Yum Yum maybe
Yeah.
from.
Ooh, like good Yum Yum.
Still haven't had Yum Yum.
Really?
No?
Still, I've never been
You're a
to
dumb
Because he's
Hibachi.
never been to Hibachi.
You've never been to Hibachi.
I told him I'd take him next time he came, but then I forgot about it.
How long are you here for? We should do this before you leave.
I'm here until Friday.
I've
Okay.
kind of
Hibachi tomorrow.
I've gotten past my hibachi
Heat game
phase.
tomorrow.
Yeah.
There was a time in my life where nothing made me happier than a hibachi restaurant. Now it's like I'm always like critical of it. I'm like,
It
this
makes me
rice
very
is good.
uncomfortable.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like this fried rice, like Japan Inn's is better. I'm like putting them all against each other.
This is what I would say, as someone who's never been. I really am opposed to the idea that someone is going to impress me by how they're making. Just make it. Just like it's like I've told the story of going to the bar in New Orleans, and the bartender is like throwing bottles and catching it behind his back. I'm like, I don't care.
Give me a vodka soda, please.
Exactly. I just want.
I just want the booze.
Just put it in the
please,
glass.
now.
I can see. I mean, you have fun with that? All right, vodka tonic.
You
please.
never-
That's great,
But
but,
you've
I
never-
need it in the cup.
Yeah.
But you've never seen a 42 shrimp deveined and peeled in like 2 minutes.
I don't care.
They, like,
and then
flicking
thrown across the room into some guy's mouth.
He's like hockey shooting the garbage into the little garbage spot, and then the shrimp goes over here. It's like this like motion of like peel, cut, garbage over
the
here.
onion volcano.
Do people really applaud like in the middle of
Yes.
this? Really?
Yes.
See, like that.
Just like on an airplane. I hate it.
Which kind of makes me sad because it's like, wow, this is the highlight of your fucking life
Yeah.
right now. Is
Yeah.
this
Yeah.
flamed onion and
Hear that?
tower?
That's the sound of Reddit rushing to their keyboard. She thinks she's better than us, so I'm
Oh, they
sorry
already
if
hate
I
me.
find
It's
joy.
fine. They already hate me. It's fine. And I don't care.
Let me do the whiny. Oh, Cynthia thinks she's better than us. Well, some of us actually like the craftsmanship of a.
Enjoy that shit, but
The
it's basic as
craftsmanship
fuck.
of your local hibachi artist.
Enjoy it. It's basic as fuck.
rice into a heart, and look, it's beating. Boom, 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 boom.
I've been a hibachi artist for 35 years. I thought I brought joy to people's lives, but then I watched that one episode of Mystery Crate.
This is my art.
I thought I'd give it a try. I'd heard about this podcast, and someone told me that I'd really enjoy it. Little to my
They're gonna be insulted.
I would be insulted, and my entire profession would be just denigrated.
First, that idiot Fuentes called Stanley Tucci by the wrong name, and then Cynthia came and said she didn't care about my hibachi.
Making
Your
matters
hibachi
worse, Amin did a whiny voice that's supposed to represent me.
I don't sound like that.
Okay.
There you go. All right, after that, I think, Amin, you need to make yourself more relatable.
Okay.
So, can you tell us about your coaching?
Oh,
your kid?
not coaching. I'm not coaching. I had a.
You got involved as the non-coach?
Oh,
this is
my
a
God.
I don't see
Now-
your patience being a coach in any way.
No, yeah, I could
Okay.
never.
Or apparently watching the kids either.
No, so like this is the crazy thing. Like I think everyone thinks they know where this is gonna go. I guarantee you don't.
I've got you. You're like.
I'm gonna let you
I got
go
you
ahead and
yelling
say.
at an official who missed a call in one of your kids' games.
What do you think? You think that?
Very similar.
Fuentes?
Yep.
No, I think it's another parent.
Oh, it's another parent.
Yeah, it's another
Okay.
parent.
Or maybe you're not happy. How old are your kids? How old?
Well,
the kid in question.
The kid in
that's
question
playing.
is 13.
Okay,
Okay.
maybe not happy with playing time, and you're
No.
mad at your own coach. Like
No,
you're
no,
mad
I
at his
think
coach.
it's a parent. The only time I ever saw my dad upset at these things was with other parents.
Is this a rec or travel? Like, is this like more
This
like a
is
sign up rec league type
city
stuff?
league, so it's like not quite rec, but
Okay.
like it is competitive.
Okay.
but it's not the travel
Yeah,
team.
it's
not
another
the
parent.
travel.
If
Okay,
it was
yeah.
travel, it would definitely be another parent.
Which, by the
Oh, 'cause
way,
you don't know them.
traveling parents, like, I see you.
Yeah.
It's expensive.
Yeah.
Dude, you're
Like, I
telling
get
me.
it, but why?
It means like,
I'm
I'll
like-
tell you about it.
We didn't have none
I
of this when I was
get
a
it,
kid.
but why?
They want their kids to be pros.
No, we get it, but
They-
I feel like they take advantage of you guys.
Of course they do. Of course they do.
Like, you're paying
Have you ever
into
seen
the
how much
league?
diapers cost?
Listen.
The entire experience of parenthood from birth all the way up until they graduate college, and even after then, some of them are still hanging on. It's all about taking advantage. Like, oh,
And that's
like-
life, dude. That's not just kids. It's
No, no,
every
it's-
company trying to make money.
No. It's specifically parenthood because this is how it works. It's like, hey, you should get your kid this. How much does it cost? Oh, that's pretty cool. That could help my kid. How much does it cost? $8 billion.
Yeah.
What? I'm not paying that
a
much.
month.
I mean,
Right.
or you don't have to. I mean, if you don't give a shit about your kid growing up to be a serial killer, I mean, whatever.
Right.
And then you're like,
Yeah.
I don't want my kid to be a serial killer. Oh, okay. Is there a payment plan? And like, that's everything. It's formula. It's diapers. It's clothes. It's schools. It's everything. It's travel basketball or AU or whatever.
I see you guys.
All of it.
All right, so what happened?
I'm good.
So, my kid, they only had 5. They had 6. They had 6. So it was a little short-handed, and my kid is getting roasted up and down the court. And so
On the defensive end?
on both ends, like just not hustling.
Yeah.
And the kid turns it over and then starts jogging back as the person who stole the ball dribbles right past, zooms in, and goes and lays it
Are
up.
you yelling at your own kid?
I scream, "Stop jogging!" And my kid looks at me and he's like, "I'm tired." So then I yell, I said, "So then tell the coach to sub your goddamn
I
ass
only have
out."
6 guys. I mean,
Dude,
then one of them's probably. I mean, I
said-
don't want to dismiss the kid.
Tell the coach tell the
Whenever
goddamn
you got 6 kids, the worst kid on the team's always there.
Tell
It's
the, tell the goddamn coach to sub your ass out. I yell that, and as soon as I yelled that, I looked around, and every parent in the section is like, what in the world? So then,
was
like,
it a close game? Like, were you getting emotional with the competitiveness of this game?
it was a close game, but like, it wasn't the
It was
game.
more just like
It was more
your
about
son
like,
wasn't trying, and it was like,
I did not appreciate the lack of effort, right? So then at halftime, I said, "Come over here." I said, "Look,
the old talk.
He was tired of the
Look,
the El Hassan.
I got to put on a show here for the other parents so they don't think I'm terrible. Let me have
yeah,
a nice
that's
moment.
exactly it. That's exactly it. Right? I got damage control, right? So I said, "Look, here's the deal. All I was telling you is, if you're tired, you need to let your coach know." So the coach, you have a teammate, and when you're playing tired and not giving your all because you're tired, it's understandable. But you're doing a disservice to your teammates. So that's why you let them sub in, and then coach will put you back in.
Yeah.
He's gonna get you back in there. It's not a case of like you sit out and then you're done for the day.
Right.
So my kid is just rolling eyes, whatever.
13's he's probably giving you a little lip back.
So yeah, but I said nothing. Like, no, what? Say it. Nothing. Say it.
Yeah,
I'm like,
it's
no,
the
this is
worst.
a conversation. It's not a lecture.
Yeah.
I just, I need a break right now, and I don't want to talk. I said, "Oh, you need a break." So this is me in PR mode. "Oh, you need a break, okay?" And I yell at the coach. "Coach,
He's done.
bench,
Yeah.
bench."
Kind of back with the parents.
I mean-
not being on your side, I think, but I like it. I'm not.
I'm not mad at it.
And the coach
I'm not
just looked
mad
at me
at
and
it.
was like, "Okay." Started on the bench.
Wow.
I'm not mad at it.
I don't know.
It's about effort. I'm with you.
I just
Yeah.
it killed me. Like
Yeah.
you turned it over.
Yeah.
You're the reason there's a fast
Yeah.
break that you won't run back on is
Yeah.
you're the reason.
Yeah.
So I mean I don't know, but I just as I drove back, we didn't even talk on the drive home. Didn't even not a word.
Silence.
Just a silent
Tension.
drive all the way there, and all I could think of is, oh man, like. I could just imagine every parent's like, I saw something that I don't think I've ever seen.
You became like the dinner
like
table story.
But yeah, 'cause
That's
it's like
pretty
this-
common though. No, I
'Cause
mean,
No.
parents on the sidelines are always harder on their own kids.
No, most
I
of the
feel
time,
like it goes to like
What do you mean
refs and
never?
stuff.
dude.
Yeah.
It's
Dude,
like when
I've been around sports a lot of my life. I've seen dads like, "Johnny, come on!" Like you gotta be like being harder on their kid.
Chris, when I asked you guys what you thought it was, everyone thought it was either
That's
me
true.
and my coach or me and the refs.
That's true.
Yeah.
Right? Or me
Because
and the different parents.
because I don't even look at that as that doesn't even hit my radar as an approach. Like obviously, if you cross the line, I don't think you cross the line.
I didn't
though.
cross the line,
You're
but
just
like,
being the parent
Right.
that's like, "Hey, come on,
but
hustle."
there is an
Yeah.
awkward moment where it's like,
Oh no, a couple
Stop jogging.
parents
You're that
definitely looked at
parent.
you.
stop jogging,
At a
and
moment,
it's like,
yeah.
I'm tired. I'm like, then tell the goddamn coach
Yeah.
to sit your ass down.
Yeah.
Like that was
Yeah.
definitely. You know how people get uncomfortable when other people are having an argument?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah.
like that. I could
Look at their
feel that.
phone. Everyone's looking at their phones.
Everyone's
Like nothing to
This is
see here.
awkward. This isn't awkward.
Yeah, man.
But they're
I think you're
secretly
fine there.
recording.
Judges, I think you're good.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, wait.
And at least you talked about it on a national podcast.
Yeah, that's
Well,
fine.
no one. No, I've protected all the names.
Yeah, that's true.
No one knows.
But it is crazy how this is
He's a
not to
bad
do.
parent.
In case your team, that team's listening, I'm not like. Whenever you're shorthanded, the worst kid on the team is always there. You know what I mean? You're never shorthanded with your
Listen.
6 best players. If
No.
you have 6 that show up for a basketball game,
No.
the second to worst and the third worst are always there.
Let me tell you something, man.
They stay ready.
We got twins who are but like they're young. They shouldn't even be in this group.
Do they? Might their parents listen to this? You might want to be careful.
No chance. No
I was
chance.
trying to
You
protect
never know.
They're-
Honestly.
No, I know.
All right.
All right.
Yeah.
They I mean, it was like they're. Let me not kill these kids. Like they're young, so
Yeah,
but
that's what I mean. But
like there's an
But
element
we
of
could also
like.
be honest.
there's always got to be a worst. That doesn't mean they're bad.
It's not just about
I'm just trying to save you.
That's literally the definition of being worse.
Well, no, not if you're on a great team.
If you're on a great
you could be
team,
the worst
yeah.
and be good.
That's true. You're right.
They might be like the third best on another team.
It's the level of like where you're not even paying attention to what's happening,
yeah,
like
yeah.
that, and that's the like it can take bad, but like and that's the thing for all the kids. I feel like now more than ever, now I'm watching it. I'm seeing all these kids play, like the lack of effort.
Kids,
Yeah.
these
Like we
days.
played,
Kids these days.
we were dumb, but we played hard in my day, man. We played hard because the whole thing was you didn't know if you came out of it, like in an organized game. If you came out, you didn't know if you were gonna get back in, and in a pickup game, if you lost, you never knew if you were gonna get back on the court.
Right.
So like there was always this sense
downs.
of urgency, and now it's like everyone's like, no,
Kids these days.
I know.
You sound so old.
Life is passing us by, guys.
that make me more
day by
relatable?
day.
It did.
It did.
All right.
It did.
Yeah.
Screaming
More-
at kids, everyone
Yep.
does that.
Yeah.
Just not in public usually.
So I'm gonna put you guys down for the sweet and spicy sriracha as episode 1. Is that okay?
No, if you're gonna, we gotta
From
come out of
where?
the gates with like
Chick-fil-A?
Polynesian is what you come out of the gates with.
Polynesian.
I'd say.
Has-
Polynesian, yeah.
Polynesian.
Or is Polynesian the season finale?
I know that you love Polynesian. So
Polynesian is amazing.
I love
Maybe that's-
great.
McDonald's sweet and sour is strong.
Sweet and sour from McDonald's is amazing.
It is.
It's.
amazing.
But I would put Polynesian over that.
who has the worst sweet and sour?
Burger King.
Yeah.
Burger King doesn't have a single good sauce.
Don't they have like some
Really?
zesty sauce?
Oh my
They have
god,
a
that was
zesty
my
sauce for
first
onion
job.
rings. Yeah.
Burger King was my first job.
The zesty for onion rings. I'm with you. It's a bad place for
The
sauces.
zesty
but
is a toss-up, but it is their best sauce.
Your first job was Burger King?
Yes, it was. Sure
What-
was.
What did you do?
Cashier and the drive-through a lot.
Oh, so you never had to do like janitorial services?
Every once in a while.
Every once in a while you have to get busy in the Burger King bathroom?
I've
Get
we've
it?
had to clean it. Yeah, thank you.
You see-
we see what I've done,
God,
man.
I got
I would
you.
argue, and I might not be
I'm
thinking
from that
clearly
era.
on this. I think the Burger King though has the best looking, just in terms like doesn't it have the creases on the outside of like their don't their sauce. I could be way off.
You
on
mean?
those-
Are you talking about their
Like
sauce?
the
Just talking about
packaging?
just looking at it,
The packaging of the sauce?
They have like the
Okay.
creases
No.
around like
Oh,
the
I get
body
what you
of
mean.
their
Like
thing.
it's an easier like lift
Yes.
from each side
What-
of
just
okay.
aesthetically.
Yeah,
What would you say is the best?
it's a nice
best looking
sauce
one?
cup.
aesthetically, which is a weird topic that we've landed on.
I think the Chick-fil-A sauce, the packaging is the best.
Yeah,
It's-
I get. It's like thinner though. I don't
Yeah.
like thin to the. I don't like
Yeah.
close to the ground. I like a
You like
taller.
a
little taller cup.
A cup.
I like a deeper
Yeah,
vessel so
cup.
I can get deeper.
Like the-
Like,
Yeah,
I want to get
correct.
deep in. I
They
want to
do
get
have
like.
the
yeah.
deepest vessel.
I want to get like half my
Yeah.
nugget in
Burger
there.
King does?
Right.
I don't. At Chick-fil-A, I can get. Well, those are smaller nuggets, but I can get like a third of my little nugget in there. Whereas at Burger King,
I like
can
a
get,
white-
I can get like a
Yeah,
third of
you're-
a
it's a
chicken
good
fry in there.
tip.
I can get almost my whole chicken
Yeah.
fry in there.
You're drowning.
Very excited.
in it.
I
for
love
Cody.
chicken fries.
Yeah, yeah.
That's the best thing Burger King does.
Chick-fil-A, you got to the wipe. You got to wipe it. It's not like a dip. It's a wipe.
See, I'm more of a
No,
dipper. Always
I
been
like
a
the
dipper.
dip.
Especially in the
Drowning.
car.
The
That's
Big
how you-
Dipper, just like your dad.
That's how you get a mess going.
Just not a big tip.
You're flopping sauce all over the damn
no, it's
table.
over the wrist, man. Like,
Do you see what Burger King's doing now, where you can order half and half?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. No, that cheapens it.
Well, first of all,
Used to be a nice
I
little
like the
surprise.
surprise.
Yeah.
First
Now
of-
it's crap.
First of all,
like the
anyone who's
surprise.
ever ordered fries and or onion rings from Burger King knows that there's always going to be like a bunch
But
of
wait,
refugees
it's always,
in there.
Exactly.
it's not a bunch, it's one.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
just the
Exactly.
one.
It's like a
And
little
it's
You
surprise.
work
exciting.
there.
Yeah.
Do they just like, is it like, here's fries, let me put my one?
It's just no. It's sometimes like they're both in the same like area.
It can't be incompetence.
One little small
it happens
area.
every time.
It's just like they sneak in, and you're just like, well, fuck it. Here,
It's
have
called
one.
Burger King now offers the halvesies, which is half fries and half
No.
onion rings. That's not pure.
That's not.
Yeah,
It's
you
not
know, these
organic.
kids these days,
No.
right, Cody?
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Stop expecting stuff.
Correct.
Just let it happen.
The only good thing Burger King has is jingles. Oh
Yeah.
man.
They really did have
Whopper,
like back in the
Whopper,
day.
Whopper,
They
Whopper.
had better toys.
Have it your way.
or merch.
BK,
Have it your way.
You roll.
I really hate the Chick-fil-A commercials.
ding, ding.
No, the one where they're sitting on the couch.
They're too soft.
Yeah.
I didn't like it's like some guy on a couch.
Yeah, and it's like
It's
a
like a
totally
white room and some
It's a
like
therapy
employee.
session that I didn't ask for.
Yeah, it's
No.
total
Where
bullshit.
they bring
Thank
some
you.
poor teenager from like Macon, Georgia, to be like,
Yeah.
it's like he said he needed mac and cheese, and we didn't have any mac and cheese, so I gave him 7 free sandwiches to feed his whole family.
Have you seen the one where it's like I was in a drive-thru? It's a dad who just put left his daughter at college, and the story is he's emotional in the fucking drive-thru.
I need some help.
And then the workers was there to comfort him and give him Chick-fil-A.
He's
I
an
was
extra
like,
Polynesian.
Get the fuck out of here!
I gave
it
him
makes
two
everything
Polynesians.
better.
I gave him 2
with that.
Polynesians.
And right behind,
I love Chick-fil-A though.
in the car right behind him was some asshole honking the horn. Talking about, get the goddamn away! And you stop jogging up court. God damn it! Tell the coach to sub you out.
We're assholes.
So we got to start with Polynesian, is what you're saying.
Yeah, you gotta leave.
So then, what's the grand finale?
I don't know. Got to see where this road takes us.
Heat, baby.
Oh, you know what I like from Popeyes? They're black and ranch.
Black and Ranch is
Yeah,
really,
Black and
that's
Ranch is
the best of the ranches.
good.
How about
Black
just
ranch.
have one ranch?
No.
No.
You clearly have never had the black and ranch.
No, but they should just have that. Don't they have
Regular
2
ranch.
ranches?
They have regular
I don't
ranch.
like just have that ranch.
They have
like,
buttermilk ranch and they have black and
You
ranch.
know why?
Just need just be the black. What is it?
What?
Black and
Black and ranch.
Be the black.
Be careful.
The black
I
and
care
ranch.
about you.
Yeah.
It's because some people are afraid of dabbling in the black and ranch. Some people
Once you go
want,
They
black
think it's
and-
too spicy.
they just worry about
It's a
it.
Go ahead and
It's a
finish that,
yeah.
Chris. Go ahead and finish.
You don't go back and flavor.
Once you go black and ranch, you don't go back.
I always get both ranches.
Really?
No.
No.
Have you ever had the black and ranch?
Of course. I
Have
don't know,
you?
man. I don't think I do ranch
Guess
at
what?
Popeyes.
Ranch
Why
is
would you get
good.
ranch at Popeyes?
Episode
Because
2.
their fries are
Episode
made for like a ranch. Just like I feel like Checkers ranch is the sauce for those kind of fries.
When I do
for those
Popeyes,
seasoned
I'd
fries.
agree with that.
the sandwich I just eat. Like I don't put sauce on that.
I don't put anything on the sandwich.
And
Yeah,
then
no.
and the chicken too. Like the fry. Like I might do honey.
I like
I do
fried
like
chicken
honey
with
on fried chicken.
Fried chicken
like,
with-
that's the only sauce I do from
tasty.
Popeyes.
Have you tried that hot honey stuff? Like the Mike's Hot Honey, I think it's called?
No.
You ever
Yeah.
tried that? I'm going to try it. I'll get you some.
Mike's Hot Honey?
I think it's called Mike's Hot Honey.
Is it just honey and it's spicy, or does it have like any sort of vinegary?
Do you have like
taste
this
to it?
weird thing where you put your name in front of things?
No, Mike's Hot Honey. I have it right here.
This is Mike's
This isn't Chris's Hot Honey. It's fine.
I feel like this is a top 5.
Mike's Hot Honey is America's #1 brand of hot honey.
Okay, there you go.
always a Mike
Where's
involved.
Chris's hot honey on there?
Right?
Let's see.
6th.
Not one.
I want to see
Cynthia
if
doesn't have
it's not
anything.
one.
Hot honey.
Is your name Cynthia or Cynthia?
Officially on paper, it's Cynthia.
Everyone throws the H in there around here.
I
well,
don't.
because I don't care that much. They're
Right.
very similar. So if you
it's-
say
it is
Cynthia, it's Cynthia. Yes.
Right.
I got a friend named Christina, and she spells it CR because she's Ecuadorian, but like she gets pissed.
Right.
I don't
If
give
people
that
throw an
much.
H in there, she loses it. Like,
The only thing I hate is I'm not a Cindy. Do not ever.
Cindy?
I'm gonna punch you in the
is
face.
Cindy short for Cynthia?
Some people do that. Like I have an uncle he's the only one I will allow it just out of respect. But anybody like I've had people call me Cindy. I'm like, that's not it.
You're like, thanks, Theo.
No, Cynthia, but not Cindy. There's something about Cindy. I'm just like, no.
It's the Brady's.
please don't.
That's what it is. It makes you think of Cindy
That was my
Brady.
era. Well, ish.
Cindy
Repeat
Brady.
era.
Reruns.
Reruns
There are no
era.
reruns
Who goes when you think of Cindy Brady?
I don't know, but it's
Name another
well,
Cindy.
in our
Cindy
era.
Lou.
Who's Cindy Lou?
From like the Elf or like from
From the Grinch.
the Grinch. Before Cindy
Lou Who?
Cindy Brady's number one.
Brady.
You guys
Cindy
you're
Crawford,
showing
bro.
your age here.
Cindy Crawford is
Oh,
3.
Cindy.
Number 2 is Cindy Lauper.
That's
Oh
true.
yeah.
Number
Our
3
era.
is Cindy
Cultural
Crawford.
icon.
Yeah,
Cindy
yeah,
Lou
Cindy
Who put
Crawford.
this on the poll. I mean,
Yeah.
I think Cindy Lou Who does
Which
well on this.
I'm just searching
Which
famous
is the
Cindys.
famous Cindy?
Yes.
The most famous
Okay,
Cindy.
so
And
according
you cannot
to
include
the,
me because I
Is it
hate
Cindy
that
Crawford?
name.
This one is Cindy Crawford, according
people
to
gonna
this
say,
list.
people
Yeah.
gonna say Cindy Crawford.
Yeah.
According to Playback FM, Cindy Crawford is number 1.
Okay.
Number 2
See, these are like real people
is-
though. They're not going to put Cindy Lou.
Yeah,
Lou.
Cindy Shaheen.
Who the hell is that?
No idea.
See, there you
No
go.
disrespect.
This
Who's
list is
that?
out of here.
Cindy
no.
Lou Who next?
No one knows who Cindy Shaheen is.
I don't think she's on the list.
Cindy McCain.
Yeah.
Who's that?
Yeah,
John
that's
McCain's
John
wife.
McCain's.
The McCain. Oh no.
Yeah.
Cindy Lou Who next?
There's a bunch of Cindys we don't know, but Cindy Crawford reigns supreme.
Where's Cyndi Lauper on that list? Time after time.
Well, it's like, when was this list, like, when was this poll taken? That depends on that.
Cindy Crawford is timeless.
Sounds like this list is not good enough.
Well, time after time, it's proven not to be that great. Yeah.
What do you?
Whoever wrote this list, tell me, because then I'll know by the name whether they're showing their true colors or not.
Hold on, I got to pop up that. It's written by. Oh, it's kind of like a combination of people.
Combination.
Yeah, combination. No,
Combination.
this list is bullshit. Cindy Crawford's still number one, though. Cyndi Lauper number two.
Cyndi Lauper?
I mean,
Cindy Brady?
Congrats to those Cindys, but I'm not one.
So if I call you Cindy, does that count?
Oh, Cindy.
Too close.
Too close, man.
Cynthia. What if like it just it's
creepily say my name like that? I would accept that before a Cindy. Yeah.
Or a Cindy.
I don't like Cindy. That sounds weird.
But Cynthia.
So you want to pause?
Yes, a little bit.
All right, as long as you complete it, I'll accept.
What's your least favorite jersey number to look at?
0.
This would be.
I have 2, and they both
anything-
involve the number 7.
Anything above 55.
Yeah, that is stupid.
I like I don't mind like in the. I think offensive line like 70s look good. Like I like a 75, 77.
Why?
No, I'm just saying you're only going to see offensive linemen. Like I get what you're saying. In basketball, it's weird.
No, basketball, but in
You're
football,
thinking more basketball?
I'm thinking more basketball. You're right, because in football, like 80 through 88, cool. Then once we get to 89, no. 90s and up, ugh.
Can you show me a cool 17 anywhere?
17, Plexical Burst.
Yeah.
I'm still waiting.
There's a lot of soccer.
What?
Whoa.
Don't make me bring my Plex jersey, which I bought like a week before he shot himself.
As I'm looking up at the TV, Shohei Ohtani is 17. I just learned that. No, 17 for me and 37. Terrible.
37.
I'm thinking more football.
Devontae Adams wears 17.
Shohei, nice ass.
37 is a very.
I got a good
37 is relief pitcher baseball number.
37 is like the worst safety on your roster.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah, so I have a list here of famous 17s.
Okay.
Number 1, Shohei Ohtani.
Okay.
Number 2, Devontae Adams. Number 3,
Plexical Burst.
Big Show guy, John Havlicek.
Havlicek.
Havlicek. 4, Keith Hernandez.
No, see, it's this dude. This is. I mean,
5.
Shohei Ohtani is like. I didn't know. I forgot. I didn't realize he was 17.
Dude,
Nobody did.
Phillip
because
Rivers.
they never watched it.
Yeah, no, Phillip Rivers.
I see a lot of highlights from him, but I never knew what number he was. Huh? Phillip Rivers.
Phillip
Yeah, see,
Rivers,
no, this is not.
He's
Yeah,
17.
not good.
Terry McLaurin,
Who?
See.
the receiver for Washington.
No, but
Terry
like
McMillan?
it doesn't matter the names. It's more just like aesthetically.
Doc
I don't.
Ellis.
37 and 17 just rubbed me the wrong way. 27, fine, cool with it.
47.
Yeah.
That's still
I
a
like
bad
47.
safety range.
57.
Maybe I just don't like sevens.
Yeah.
But that's like a lucky number. How
But
do
I
you
do
not
like
like
77
sevens?
though. Like an offensive lineman that's 77, I'm good with that.
That's weird.
Plaxico Burress is 26 on this list.
That's
Why are you so like? I didn't know you were a big Plexico guy.
me?
Yeah.
He caught one of the great touchdowns in Giants Super Bowl history.
I forgot you were a Giants fan.
Of course.
Yeah.
Man. Oh, I'm the die
He keeps it quiet now.
Die
That's
easy.
for sure.
Shout out to my guy Jacoby. Die easy. Like I'm a die easy Giants
Are you a
fan.
Daniel Jones guy?
No, hell no. That's part of die easy. It's like, okay, you guys. I'm not die hard. I'm like, well, I'll see you
You're
guys.
there
when
when you're there.
Dude, like here's the thing. Like
Yeah.
it's the easiest fanhood to have. In
Die
the world.
easy. Did you coin that phrase?
No, Jacoby.
Oh, okay.
Jacoby.
Yeah, sorry.
From Jalen
Yeah.
and Jacoby. You know,
He's like
David
on that
Jacoby.
show with Carton.
Yes, I saw him. I was
I
like,
just was like,
is he
oh,
a guest?
Jacoby's
Like,
there.
like, no, this is Jacoby's new thing. It's just like watching Kevin Wildes on Fox. I'm like, they used to be my producer.
Yeah.
And now he's on TV. It's so weird.
I saw him like tweeting about playing basketball, like pickup. Like I just like the
Jacoby?
idea. Yeah, him going out.
He
and
does.
just playing pickup.
He still plays. He still
with
plays.
the common folk.
Yeah.
Everyone's probably like, oh, it's Jacoby from TV.
Probably, maybe not. He's on Carton, so.
He's got nah.
That Carton show is such a weird lineup.
I kid.
Tim Hardaway.
Yeah,
That's
Tim
the most
Hardaway
random
randomly.
one.
I'm
It's
like,
like,
what
why
the fuck
is
he
Tim
doing there?
And
Hardaway?
like Greg Jennings.
Yeah,
right?
it's a random
It's a
group.
weird mix.
It's almost like
It's
he
a
closed
weird
his eyes
panel.
and he was
Yeah.
like all of media, sports media.
Yeah.
All right, Tim Hardaway.
No, not all of sports media. So these are the guys that are available.
No, Jacoby's good.
There's that.
I like
Yeah.
Jacoby.
Jacoby's good.
No,
man.
Jacoby's good,
Yeah,
but Tim Hardaway
everyone else
strange.
is like
Yeah.
really random.
Yeah.
But going back to what I was saying, what was
Episode 3.
I was going to say, where
we were talking about something, and then
Definitely
I was talking
not
about
Chick-fil-A
numbers.
sauce.
Numbers,
Oh,
Jersey numbers.
You know
Jersey numbers.
what jersey number I like in soccer? Oddly, 31.
No,
That's a weird thing.
No,
I know, for some reason I like
I'm
it.
a soccer purist.
No, I know.
Anything
but-
above 22, get out.
Yeah,
of
of course, I know.
It's a
That's
22
the
man
way it
roster.
should be. When I,
I
see
hate that
31,
in
I
soccer,
like it.
positions go. It's like, oh, you're 9, you have to be up top. It's like,
Well, no. I mean, like that's
tradition.
That's tradition. But
10 is the baller.
Listen, the fact that you guys can remember whose jersey number wore who, whatever, like I applaud you. I don't have that memory bank.
I accept your applause. Thank you.
I don't have that now. I don't any current player.
Just anyone in like.
No, I'm telling you.
Maybe
right
I
now,
know 3.
My kid was like, LeBron,
Like the obvious
LeBron
ones.
switched back to 23, and I was like, when did LeBron switch to 6? I was like, what?
Oh,
Yeah.
geez, big 3. I mean, I forgot about it.
No, I mean,
Miami,
like,
he was
in the
6.
Lakers.
Yeah.
Check
But
out
he-
Cinephile, by the way.
Yeah, by the way, promo time. What do you got,
Hey,
Chris?
Eden.
Cinephile?
What do you want?
I mean, promote it. It's your shit.
No, check it out. That's all I say.
Oh wow.
I mean,
wow, what a promotion.
Cinephobe. Last week we had the Antonio Banderas movie, Assassins.
How much did you dog?
Still looks good.
I didn't do enough. That's why I did it in LA. Like,
Did you promote anything?
No.
LeBatard and Friends.
LeBatard and
Oddball.
Friends.
Oh, give me
Oddball.
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 Every day.
Every day but Monday.
There you go. Goodbye.
Okay, goodbye.